He's taking his gauntlets off. Oh, he's going to take off his bandages because he's got nothing to hide anymore.
I have nothing more to hide.
He doesn't have to hide his true self. So we're going to see all the brands that were left on his arms from the chains. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is ArghGodzirra. Thank you for joining me for what could possibly be the final episode of God of War, boy. Sit back, relax, it's game time. Shit went down in the last episode. We threw down with Boulder like there was no tomorrow. Boulder is dead. Freya is promising to rain hell upon us because she's a dumb bitch, even though, Boulder was trying to kill her and we saved her life. But anyway, we're going to get to Jotunheim, and, we could take the easy route and just transport ourselves there, but if this is the final episode, I want to take some time to really take in the world around us. So we're going to take the long way. We're going to go back by boat. If we can. Just take everything in. Just really enjoy our final moments of playing the story together.
I can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely
there are
intertwined than
a
you might
lot
imagine.
of collectibles I still haven't
Odin
found,
hates the
so
giants and they him.
in the way of
own mother,
post-main story content,
one of Odin's
there's still
great
loads
loves.
for me to do,
So Thor's half god
and
and half giant?
I feel I'd probably do them in my own time just to really get myself hyped up for Ragnarok. I'm hyped for Ragnarok already. Going into this series blind, I didn't know what I'd expect, but having played previous God of War games, I kind of had an indication I'd really enjoy this experience, and
he seemed interested in making her
this is one of the best story-driven games I've ever played. Ever. The combat is brilliant, the lore is enriched and deep, and
Odin's true face showed
I
itself
just
again in the end.
love this experience so much.
And she taught
And
him
I
some
trust
of her
you guys at
Vanir
home have
magic,
as well.
Another choice she would live to bitterly regret.
But now we're going to go to Jotunheim to hopefully spread the ashes of Atreus' mother.
To stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let
It's the
go of
final
his
thing
obsession
we
with
need to
Jotunheim.
do.
The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Don't know what I'm going to play next either. I've been thinking of maybe playing Stray, the new game that's come out recently. It's been out for a few days now by the time of recording this. Where you play as a cat. I think that could be a real good change of pace for us, having been so full on now with God of War. Maybe switching things up and playing something a little bit more on the adorable and cute side of things could be welcomed. But there's other older games that I would like to play the story mode of. I would eventually like to do a Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Retro Rewind is now going to 2 days a week on Saturdays and Sundays instead of just Saturdays, so plenty of old school games to come as well. And plenty of games coming to the channel to fill the weekly slot. I have officially pre-ordered Gotham Knights, and we'll be doing a multiplayer session of that with the boys I did Dying Light 2 with.
Go ahead and in Jotunheim and we'll be on our
Marvel
way.
Midnight Suns, the Callisto Protocol, God of War Ragnarok, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Skull and Bones, plenty of stuff to go down. Let's go to Jotunheim.
Boy,
Now we have to use
get ready.
Mimir's head for this.
Right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
Good job, Atreus.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine,
Don't
damn it,
leave me with the
fine.
blacksmiths.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Feels all too surreal that we're already up to this point.
Boy, do I have plans for you. You honey back. Please don't flatter yourself.
Hopefully Brock doesn't fuck with Mimir too much at all. I'm so glad we decided to play this. I'm so glad you guys voted for this to be the series that we played through. So thank you all for voting and allowing myself to experience this for the first time with you all. I have been alluded to the fact that there is a little secret ending as well, so I will make sure we get that secret ending. Don't worry, we're going to make sure if this is the final episode, we're going to go all out.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
Hang on, what's he doing? He's taking his gauntlets off. Oh, he's going to take off his bandages because he's got nothing to hide anymore.
I have nothing more to hide.
He doesn't have to hide his true self. So we're going to see all the brands that were left on his arms from the chains.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy,
Is he going to let him carry the ashes? Oh, yeah. Hitting me right in the feels.
carry her.
He's got nothing to hide from him no more. He's done everything he can to teach him to protect himself. He has seen he can protect himself, so now he looks upon Atreus as more of an equal now than just boy.
Boy,
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
What have we got here?
Hello? Anybody here?
what is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm
Imagine
not
if
sure
those
they
are
did.
actually the giants and they just all turned to stone.
Huh.
Imagine that.
Where's the body? I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Wait! Father!
Whoa!
Something's happening!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, that's Atreus' mother, because that's the axe that Kratos has.
It's your axe. It's Mother. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we
Oh,
met
wow.
the old serpent. But how?
Everything we've just done in the game, I think it
And our fight with Baldur.
is already foretold.
But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these
The
drawings.
fight with Baldur.
This is our story.
No,
No, it's Atreus' story.
this is your story.
Yep.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
And this is why she wanted to be buried on the highest peaks,
I know.
because she knew they would find this on the wall.
She was a giant.
So Atreus is half giant, half god.
I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
Yep.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons.
Sometimes the truth is too hard to bear.
Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is.
What's hidden behind the tapestry here?
She hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Please have a look. What is it?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Is that Kratos? Is that Kratos dying? Was that an older Atreus holding Kratos? I don't know what the hell that was. That's very interesting.
Look. It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
That's what we're doing. There's the dead giant in the distance over there. Or a dead giant, anyway. Wow, there's a lot of dead giants here. They did all escape to here, but none of them survived.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son.
Son. From boy to son.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall.
Oh, here we go.
The giants called me...
Loki?
Loki?
Yep.
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you.
Oh, I just got tingles down my spine.
She
There
must
was
have
some
called you
allusion
other
to
people.
this earlier on in the series.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
So Atreus is actually the god of mischief. There we go. Complete Mother's Ashes.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? He was her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So
Bit of responsibility
why do you
now,
wanna
boy.
name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. And we missed it.
So in a way, he called his son Atreus because Atreus was the good half of himself. Like, the part that would always remind Kratos that there is still goodness in the world. Oh man. Oh, what's
I
something in
understand
my
if you
eye?
want to go home. But I bet there's still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
No, I prefer Loki over Atreus. And he's right, there is still plenty for us to do in this game.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Okay. Continue exploring. Complete dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. And now all the Valkyries have been revealed on the map for me to go find. New Game Plus allows you to start a new game with maintaining your equipment. Okay, yeah, thank you. I don't want to do that. So we have officially finished the main story, ladies and gentlemen, which is fantastic. And as just alluded to then, there is still plenty for us to do in this game. something I'm going to do in my own time.
Before we
Maybe,
return to Midgard, I should
maybe
warn
some
you,
side quests
more
moving
time has
forward
passed
of
than
looking
you
at
realize.
some Valkyries
This war
and
that began
doing
east
things
of
like
the
that,
border
but
has become something else.
I think for the time being now, we just wrap up the main story and we get ourselves set for Ragnarok later in the year.
Span 3 summers, and when it's
Which,
done,
this
Ragnarok
game
begins.
has been so perfectly
Ragnarok.
put together.
From snow.
Aye.
I
Snow.
sincerely
Lots
hope
more
Ragnarok
snow.
lives up to
and
the
then the
hype.
end of the bloody world, in that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrotum.
You bastards.
This is a big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound
So
to
we've
snow
got the-
sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you
In
know.
Voldy's
It's
missed
the end time.
pieces here,
How
but that's for the
dare you
Nilfheim
Guys,
Just discussing
set of armor.
the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is.
But now that we're back at
Fimbulwinter's
Midgard-
upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
yeah, we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Yeah, we're heading home. I think it's a good idea to end the series where we began. It began in Kratos and Atreus' little home, and I think it is the perfect way for us to wrap things up. We end where it began. Perfect circle.
Oh man, the tower ate the unit.
This game right here,
I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a
I'm
terrible
not gonna lie,
pity.
Mimir,
10 out of 10.
why do you have
10 out of 10.
A loving gift from
And I love
giants.
that we've already
Since I
had
used
such
to
an
do so
enriched
much traveling
experience,
between
and
realms,
we haven't
they thought
even
it would be
scratched the
more-
surface. Like, have a look at the map. We just get the map up for a minute here. We look at Midgard. We've still got 12 favors that need to be completed. We've still got over half of the artifacts to find. We've still got over 20 mystic gateways. We've still got half of the shops that are not uncovered. We've got lore markers. Odin's ravens, we've still got over 30 to find. 4 Valkyries to kill.
Convenient for me than having a crystal I
Plenty
could
of
lose.
content.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16
Perhaps in
cups of
future we could do
Billow
some
Maiden's
live
ale.
streams if we
Got
want
so
to continue
inebriated,
doing
I
all of
tried
that kind of
convincing
stuff.
the
But I
giants to put them
feel,
in my nipples instead.
as I've said a couple of times already, for the time being,
Almost talked them into it
I'm going to
too.
do a lot
Can
of
you
the lore
imagine?
discovery and stuff
Mimi out
off
of the
camera just to
Bifrost
really ground myself
those
into
were
this
the
universe and make
Okay,
my
okay,
experience
I'll
greater.
Stop now.
So then when Ragnarok comes around, I'm just ready to dive headfirst. Bittersweet feeling to finish a series
We're
every single
finally
time.
home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
The roof is still going to be caved in though,
Time
so we
to
need to fix
rest.
that.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Sit on my bed.
Okay, this
Beautiful.
will do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Well-deserved rest after that series. Oh, years later.
The ball!
Oh, this is going to be Thor. That's Thor, 100%. Yep. The perfect teaser for Ragnarok. That was fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. That was the secret ending, by the way. Because they give you the option to go home or stay out in the world. And if you stay out in the world, obviously you don't get to see that ending. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finished. It is completed. We've done it. As I said, I don't know what's going to be coming next. It will probably be Stray, and then after that, I'll throw up another poll on the community, you know, the community posts, and we'll get to see what you guys want to see next. Thank you for joining me for this experience. I've said it multiple times throughout the journey, and I'll say it again, this has been phenomenal. 10 out of 10 game for me. The storyline alone, the lore, the combat, the world design, the character arcs, everything was just so phenomenally done, and I questioned at the time why it beat Red Dead Redemption 2 for Game of the Year. I now firmly understand why, and I actually agree with this. Is actually story-wise and everything else, I feel I can understand the reason that it won. Personally, for me, Red Dead Redemption 2, the storyline, I got drawn into a bit more, but that's only because I really loved Red Dead Redemption, the first one, and there was a bit of a gap for me between the original God of Wars to this one, so it was a bit of a learning curve to get back into it, but man, this was so good. Ragnarok comes in November, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 4 months away, and we will be playing it from start to finish. Day 1 release, I promise you that. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you've got notifications enabled, so when Ragnarok does hit the channel, or anything else for that matter, you guys get a little ring-a-ding-ding to let you know what's what. And I'd appreciate it immensely if you did subscribe and joined the one hell of a community that we're building. I seriously can't thank you enough for supporting myself. Do leave a like on the video as well. It'd be appreciated if you did so. And if you want to experience this journey again from start to finish, there is a playlist linked in the description for you guys to check out. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.